Meet Bob. As we speak, his company is manufacturing thousands of units of his acclaimed new product and hitting record sales. It all started not long ago when his company came up with a groundbreaking new product. Bob was eager to start production, but he realized that, with his actual manufacturing costs, the product would hit the market with a hefty price tag. Was the solution in Asia? Maybe not. At first glance, it looked like a competitive option, but once Bob started his research, he was discouraged by so many hidden costs and additional risks. For starters, the distance, which implied different time zones. Then the fact that he would need to ship a whole lot of inventory every time to offset the freight cost, and his product would spend valuable weeks at sea, reducing his flexibility and increasing his inventories and also increasing his financial cost. Finally, he knows some terrifying intellectual property infringement stories. That was too much risk and hidden costs to bear. That's it. Let's move our manufacturing operations to Mexico. We are neighbors with similar time zones. We understand each other. We've been doing business forever. We are within a range of a domestic flight, and they have unbeatable quality and costs. Everything sounded great, only Bob had no idea where to start. That's when he was lucky enough to find Shelmex, a leading Mexican company based in Monterrey, the industrial capital of Mexico with major infrastructure, access to highly qualified labor, and about 100 miles from U.S. border. Shelmex is dedicated to provide world-class contract manufacturing solutions to companies looking to outsource their operations in Mexico, with more than 20 years of experience developing projects for several industries. They offered Bob such an attractive deal that, simply, he couldn't say no. It included important overall cost savings per unit and reduced risks. The highly experienced Shelmex team would manufacture Bob's products, taking care of everything. From providing a manufacturing facility, either shared or dedicated, labor recruitment, administrating payroll, production supervision, even process engineering, quality assurance, on-time deliveries, compliance with regulations and relevant laws, worldwide import-export logistics, you name it. Shelmex is a comprehensive 360 solution, since they accompany you through the complete process, all the way to becoming your manufacturing partner, a superior alternative to traditional shelter option. Bob realized Shelmex's flexibility when he understood the different solutions offered. First, outsourcing manufacturing, in which Bob's company would only have to provide product specifications, raw materials, and send his manufacturing machinery to the new location in Mexico. Shelmex would take care of everything else. Second, contract manufacturing. In this case, Bob would only have to provide product specifications. Shelmex and Bob would team up to decide the best combination of raw material supply and manufacturing equipment ownership. Here is where Shelmex flexibility played a special role. You see, Bob realized that having Shelmex as a partner to help him find potential opportunities for some components to be sourced locally would help to drive Bob's product cost down, in addition to the competitive value-added portion offered by Shelmex. The third solution was dedicated facility, which included the same features as those two options, with the difference that Bob will have a dedicated facility for his operations, his very own manufacturing plant. Since Shelmex was so flexible, they quickly came to an agreement, and in weeks, production was smooth sailing with no risk for Bob. An inseparable team was born for many years to come. Shelmex became Bob's manufacturing strategic partner. Now, Bob is happy and devoted to his two passions: designing innovative products and, why not, golf. For everything else, he relies on the experts at Shelmex, your manufacturing partner in Mexico. Now it's your turn to take your company to the next level. Contact us to learn more about manufacturing solutions. Get started today.